Hi, everybody. Welcome into today's show here on JTV. It's our Thanksgiving special. We're here, but we're not here today. We're kind of here.
Gobble, gobble.
That's all right, then. We've got good football, NFL today. We've got a Black Friday game. We've got a couple college games on Friday. Lumen Christi Friday at Ford Field. I know we'll be there. And then Michigan is going to get creamed by the Buckeyes on Saturday, so that's awesome. I'll get to the spread on that game because I thought it was going to be a lot higher than it actually is.
No, I'm curious what it is.
We'll get to that. And, of course, part of our special today, we will bring you the best games from our 2024 high school football season. So we'll get to that. Of course, the NFL Thanksgiving games. First one, 12:30, CBS. By the way, of course, thanks to the Insurance Circle agency, myinsuranccircle.com. I brought the hat today, so I came prepared. 12:30, CBS, Lions, Bears. I put garbage on here because the Lions have been playing really good, and the Bears, not so good.
We might finally win a Thanksgiving game.
That's right.
I feel like we've been on a streak of some pretty bad games.
Well, compared to how bad the Bears have been, I think if Shabuzi were to perform at halftime and play quarterback for the Bears, he'd still be better than the way the Bears have been playing.
I keep forgetting about Shabuzi. I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
That'll actually be a good halftime show.
You know, he's everybody knows him for the one song. He's the whole album he just put out, by the way. It's good.
Yeah.
Lions, Bears, Lions big, no shock there. So
yeah, I would hope so.
4:30. You know, Beyonce, I think, is performing at halftime of the Cowboys-Giants, which makes it even worse because of the two teams that are playing. Giants, give me Tommy Coldcut's upset over the Giants.
Tommy Coldcuts. Oh, I love it. That game's going to be bad.
I know.
That game's going to be really bad. I don't want the fans won't even win that game.
I hope they don't.
Yeah, no, they're definitely not.
So Giants upset. You gonna go with the Cowboys? Giants upset? I call it an upset for the Giants.
Yeah, I'll go with the Cowboys, but boy, do I not want to watch that game. And probably not going to watch that game.
That's going to be Stephen A's highlight of his day right there. And then the night game. Here's I told you before we started I brought some nuggets to the table today.
Nuggets?
The Dolphins under Tua or their coach are 0-7 in freezing temperatures or below.
Wow.
You remember last year's playoff game in Kansas City?
That's right.
Guess what the expected temperature is going to be at kickoff in Green Bay? 23 degrees.
Oh, boy.
And Green Bay's been playing really well, and Miami has struggled. So I think Packers big again like last week.
Yeah, that's what I would assume.
Then the Black Friday game, Chiefs, they're going to beat the Raiders, although I put on my sheet, maybe. Based on the Carolina game, you never know. But
yeah,
Chiefs.
They should have that game. They should have that game for sure.
And then the college games, I put two on here, and then a few other games I have some spreads for because I found these interesting. Michigan, Ohio State, of course. Guess what the spread is?
It's got to be 10 points.
Buckeyes minus 21.
Oh, that sucks.
No, I thought it was going to be more.
You thought it was going to be
so
more?
So I wrote
okay.
over on here.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Texas plays A&M. Winner is going to play Georgia for the SEC championship.
I really want Texas A&M to win this, but I don't think they're going to.
Texas minus 6.
Oh, okay, so it's not as bad as I thought it could have been.
I thought it was going to be higher because of the Auburn game.
Texas probably is going to win that game, but I would love for it to be Texas A&M and Georgia. That'd make it a little easier going into that game, but... Right now, the betting favorite, I looked last night, the betting favorite for the SEC, Georgia. Minus 160.
Wow.
Compared to Texas, who's like plus 135 or something like that. Probably just because they beat them, I assume.
Right. Here's some other interesting spreads I wrote down here. Army, we'll find out, we're recording this Tuesday, so we don't have the updated playoff rankings yet, but Army, number 19, of course, they lost to Notre Dame. They're not going to be number 19. But they're only -7 over 6-5 unranked UTSA. -7.
Yikes.
Illinois, of course, they somehow won against Rutgers. They are only -7.5 over Northwestern.
Northwestern didn't play that. I mean,
just got killed by a bad Michigan team.
But, they didn't play as well either. So you kind of have, you're kind of taking them at a low, I guess.
Right, but still, Northwestern is still horrible.
Yeah, and Illinois is a good team.
And Illinois is a ranked team.
Yeah.
And then the Iron Bowl, Auburn.
That's always
It's
fun.
Alabama -11.5.
Yeah, that about makes sense. Right around there. I would still take Bama in that game.
Okay, would you go over under 11?
It's so close. It's so close. I'll take Alabama. I'll take Alabama minus the points, I guess. They're bound to win that game.
You know what? I think Auburn could do it again.
Oh my gosh.
2 upsets in a row.
That'd be nuts.
And I think it's at Jordan-Hare Stadium too, at Auburn.
So it's possible. It's possible.
Those are hallowed grounds there. The kick 6.
Yeah, that's right.
I
hear Iron Bowl, I think of that play.
Right. What was the other play where right after the game AJ McCarron ran right off the field?
That was the kick 6.
It was?
Yep. Because right after he runs off the field and goes up to his family and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. You just lost to an unranked team. We still love you. Are they thankful for him after that or no?
Yeah, I don't think the NFL is much thankful for AJ McCarron, but definitely Alabama is.
They're not thankful for Antonio Brown either. No. So, which out of all these spreads, I think, which one? I'll let you go first. Which one do you think likely to happen the most? I'd go with
Texas.
the Bucks. Really?
Yeah.
I was going to go with the Buckeyes over -21.
I could see Michigan keeping it within 2 scores. I think that 21's a really good number, and it makes it
Donovan
tough,
Edwards going to have another, milestone.
Right, and
game.
That's what stinks. But it's a rivalry game, so you never know what happens in those. End of the year, a lot of stuff on the line. Maybe not for us, but
the Pop-Tart Bowl is on the line.
Yeah,
no, we're already in the bowl game.
Oh, okay.
I don't know which one is higher tier, the Cheez-It or the Pop-Tart.
I think the Pop-Tart might have more what do I want to say? Prestige behind it.
Both of them still indicate that you're not good either way.
For sure.
Of course, while you're enjoying all the football and the family on Thanksgiving, if you still want to, of course, we want you to tune into the rest of the show because we got a lot of good football games we want to look back on. And any of these schools we're showing you, or if we don't show them, subscribe to JTV Sports for free because next Monday when we come back, we got winter sports starting. So we're going to be getting right into basketball, and we got the holidays coming. So a lot of different holiday basketball classics and whatnot. Not just basketball, of course. There's swimming. There is cheer, there's bowling, any sport that we'll cover, have photos or anything of. Subscribe. And for how much?
$0.0.
$0.00.
That's right.
So subscribe for free. And if you want more football content, Monday Mornings podcast.
Yep.
Kari Willis. I wonder if Michigan State plays. I didn't even look it up.
They're not as fun.
No. They only beat Purdue by a touchdown last week. And nobody watched it because it was a Friday night. So
Brandon probably watched it. That was probably the sole viewers, Brandon and his dad. Yeah.
Besides him, nobody. So when we come back, we're going to kick off the show with the best games from the 2024 high school football season as a part of our Thanksgiving special. Appreciate you taking part of your day or evening watching and listening. We'll be right back. Welcome back here on JTV. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm David, that's Adam. Thank you to the Insurance Circle agency, myinsurancecircle.com. Of course, part of our special today, we're going to bring you the best games from the 2024 high school football season. Our first one was my favorite game that I did this year. And I know it was Dan Gallagher's favorite game, too. Napoleon, Grass Lake, on homecoming for the Pirates. Napoleon, 30-26. This was ultimately a big loss looking back at it now for Grass Lake. They missed the playoffs at 6-3. They would have had to win and get in just 7-2 to get in the playoffs. That's how ridiculous that was. But and if you remember, of course, we'll show the highlights here in a minute, but if you remember watching that game, or if you've already watched the highlights from a while ago, remember Napoleon took up almost the entire clock in the fourth quarter. They went down there, ran their offense, just milked the clock all the way down to like 2 minutes left. And then you took the 30-26 lead and left Grass Lake. They had 1 or 2 penalties on the linemen, pushed them back. So it was 4th and long with like 150 left. So they just had 2 chances to throw it deep to even stay in the game to get a first down. So that was probably my favorite game of the year. That was a great game.
Oh, yeah, it was my favorite game. Excuse me. But I was probably more happy because the Tigers were going to the playoffs on this day.
Yep.
It was official.
I think me and Dan were right behind you guys first. 'Cause the setup there, it's different.
It's tight.
Yeah.
You're right next to the next person.
And so me and Dan are in the box right behind you. But Dan looks over like that, and he's like, or producer Adam there, how are the Tigers doing? I'm like, we're in the middle of a game. You don't call them out. I would watch too, but it's a good game.
I had to see what was going on.
Oh, I don't blame you. Tigers, of course, had a good season. Pistons won last night.
What the heck?
At the buzzer.
Yeah.
They're 8-11.
We're
I know
gonna
there's still 3 games under 500, but the Pistons.
Yeah, but we're gonna have more wins than we did last season pretty quick.
I know, already more wins.
Yeah.
And the Red Wings won. I mean, I'm not a hockey person, but the Red Wings won too.
We're looking pretty good here.
Yeah. So anyways, Grass Lake, Napoleon, the Pirates won 30-26. And here's a look back from the Warriors and Pirates. In to this one. Lape, he's going to pass, and it is caught by Collins. Collins shakes off the defender, and he's going to get in the end zone. Wow, touchdown.
That quick. Only 9 minutes and 19 seconds left, so a little over 5 minutes.
And right away, the Grass Lake Warriors and Jacob Collins already had 2 connections today with Braden Lape. 3rd down and 1 here. They're going to sneak it.
No problem. Did you see that whole line?
And they're going to pick up about 5 yards from that. 1:10 to play. On 4th down, here's one to the left side. Oh, he had a lot of room. Great fake there, and he'll get down to the 1-yard line. Look at that, a great fake, and that opened up a big hole for Ashton. Under a minute, 1st and goal. And they are in the end zone for a Napoleon touchdown.
Phenomenal. Look how long that took. That took almost 9 minutes. We got 37 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Screen. Lape fakes the handoff, throws. It's a slant. It's caught. Touchdown, Bryant Cook. You knew where that one was going.
Yeah.
Cook's his go-to man. And Bryant Cook gives Grass Lake the lead.
Way too easy. Yeah, they've been practicing that probably since junior high, those two. Napoleon.
4th and 1, Warner.
I think you got it. Yep.
Is going to pick up the first down. See what they draw up here. 3rd and 15.
See the guards?
It is going to be a handoff. Ashton Warner. He's got a lot of room.
First
Warner
down.
picks up a first down. What a play call.
Wow, what a hole. We had both guards pull on that one. Would you root for the Lions?
No.
Really? Must
On
money on the game. Got first down.
On fourth down, they're going to pick it up, move the chains. 5 minutes left. 2nd and 6. Here's Warner.
Look at that.
Ashton
Wow.
Warner down the sideline inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 4. Handoff.
He's
up
in.
the middle. In the end zone. Touchdown, Xavier Skog.
First
for the
lead
Pirates.
of the game for the Pirates.
Yep. Lape. Handoff to Guthrie on the left side. He breaks off the defender. Oh, that's going to be close. And he's in. Touchdown, Warriors. Luke Guthrie, the junior, making that his 5th touchdown on the year. And they're 2 points away from tying this one up. How about that? Extra effort there, Dan, at the end by Guthrie.
Trips on the bottom.
3rd and 15. Here comes Braden Lape. He's got some time. He's going to throw. It's caught.
What a pass.
It's going to be caught by Cook. The clock's
What a
not
pass.
winding down yet. 4th down. Lape, he's got pressure.
Oh, my gosh.
He's got to get rid of the ball. He's going to throw. It's caught. What a catch. Bryant Cook.
Wow.
Touchdown. Are you
Wow.
kidding me? From the back of the end zone.
Wow, that was phenomenal.
Unbelievable. Our spotlight player, Bryant Cook, in 3. Here's one right up the middle. He's got a lot of space. And a big first down. There's Xavier, the sophomore, again. And they already are. Here we go. On 2nd down, this is...
Nice. Got about 4 or 5.
3rd and 3. Up the middle.
And
Skog
4th
will
down.
be short. 4th and 2 coming up.
This is something else.
4th and 2. He got it.
Wow,
There's
and
service. And more. He'll pick up almost way over 10 yards.
That knocking those white jerseys backwards.
Handoff. Up the middle. Look at the pile. Just keep pushing him forward. And that's a first down with 3 minutes to play.
I love their field.
Here we go. Service.
I think they let him in there, David. I seriously do. I think they let him in to score on purpose.
Yeah, they still have 2:22 left. Jaden Service
So now
gives the Napoleon Pirates the lead.
this is huge.
5,
They
game
got to get a
comes.
rush. Get a rush.
Comes down to this.
Oh,
Lape.
my.
He's going to take a shot downfield. Incomplete.
No penalty because
No flags.
it wasn't
That's
catchable.
It.
Oh, sorry about your alma mater there, David. No timeouts left. Minute 48. Take some knees. What a game.
Look at that.
What an
Lape
arm. Look at this.
got it downfield, just ahead and out of bounds.
Wow. His arm up yet. I wonder why they ran that.
That's the final knee there. And the Napoleon Pirates come back again on homecoming, and they go to 3-2. What a game. 30-26, Dan. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
So that was a great game. And of course, the 1 week I have off was another good game.
It was.
Leslie, our next game here, Leslie, Michigan Center. Leslie won by 1 point at the end on a 4th down stop. I was out shooting highlights at another game that wasn't as close and had a weather delay, so I had a wonderful night there. But that's the week I picked off, and I paid the price for it. It was Columbia like 38-8, and that's when they had that little 2 or 3 game stretch.
That's right.
And then they won 2 of those games. I was like, okay, you know, and we picked against them, and then we got called out for it.
That's right. That was that.
Yeah, that was the start of that. Thanks for watching.
That's so
Happy
funny.
Thanksgiving. Leslie, Michigan Center, Cascades East battle, and you know Michigan Center, 5-4 is how they finished regular season. They would have won that game 6-3, and they were right under Grass Lake too as far as standings go for the playoff points. Michigan Center could have been as close as Grass Lake was had they won this game. Obviously, it wouldn't have mattered for Leslie. Still would have been another way. And but they wouldn't have made the Cascades Championship, though, because Grass Lake beat Leslie in Week 8, the week before the conference title. So if Michigan Center would have won, you could have seen Grass Lake or Napoleon play Hanover in the Cascades Conference Championship. But this was a great game from Week 4, Leslie, Michigan Center, homecoming at Michigan Center High School.
Still in the shotgun. Second and about 4. Rolls, he's got a man open. What a catch!
Beautiful catch there by Colby, the junior, he was his quarterback for this team last year.
Empty backfield. Quarterback has plenty of time, delivers a strike, and that looks like it's going to be another first down.
That's Braden Johnson, the sophomore wide receiver on that catch. He has that's his 11th catch of the year. That puts him over 250 yards receiving. And
Cranmore jet sweep action right here. He's got room. He's going to pick up a first down and more. Tight ropes down the sideline into the end zone. 6-0 Blackhawks.
They're going to say, nope, they're going to say he's out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Excellent work there. That was about a 24-yard pickup, but he steps out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Great work.
Takes a snap, a little bit of pressure. Moves out of the pocket, delivers the ball perfectly.
Nice catch. Anybody kicking in warm-ups?
Oh my goodness. Cranmore, he fit that in there. Wow. I don't know how he fit it in there. That was an absolute laser.
12-yard touchdown. Excellent pass there by Cranmore. He finds Braden Johnson with his 6th touchdown of the season. Wow, what an incredible throw. 9-5, 5-7. No place like home at Midstar Home Builders.
Short kick. Return possibility here. Michigan Center. He breaks it over the 40, 45. Touchdown saving tackle by the Blackhawks. What will Trey Collins do here? That's a mistake by Michigan Center. The snap hit him. That's loose. Leslie had a chance at it. We'll see what the officials say.
I think they gave it up. I think Leslie's got it. They do.
Wow.
That's big number 57 for Leslie that came up with that ball. Parker Franklin, the defensive end, who has had a tremendous year so far, leading the way defensively.
He was on the first drive. We'll see what he does here. Cranmore takes a snap. He's under pressure. He's got room to run. He's going to tuck it and go. Gets as many yards as he can out of bounds. It's going to be another Minuteman sewer and drain first down.
He's got good speed running the ball. Cranmore.
Very impressive start for the Blackhawks. To draw up the middle. He's got room. What a block. He's going to go all the way untouched into the end zone. And just like that, it's 13-0 Leslie.
30 yards for Evan Dexter to the house. Young man leads the way in the classroom with a 3.6 GPA and gets his 5th touchdown here in the game on homecoming for the Cardinals. Dexter goes 30 yards for the Blackhawks as they take a 2-score lead.
Has drawn up. There's a snap. He's going to go to the air. There's a double move. He's wide open! Wide open into the end zone. Cardinals! 56-yard touchdown. Trey Collins with a great pump. Finds Bodie Atkins, the senior wide receiver, for his 3rd touchdown reception of the season. Great pass, great pump fake that got the defense to bite, and Atkins gets behind him, goes untouched to the end zone. 54 yards. Tremendous response there by Michigan Center. Jason Colby in motion. He's open down the sideline. Good job by the center. Wow, Cranmore stays on his feet. Keeps his eyes downfield. Looked like he stepped out of bounds. Yep, they're going to mark him out at about the 38-yard line. He kind of made something out of nothing there. Wants to draw up here. It's a handoff, almost like they just didn't want to risk it deep in Cardinal territory. So the Michigan Center defense answers the call after their offense put that 54-yard touchdown. Trey Collins from the shotgun. I thought there was early movement. Throwback. It's a screen. He's got room to run, cut back, makes a move, stiff arm, wrestled out of bounds, but not before he gains a Minuteman sewer and drain first down.
That's Braylon Brown. We talked about him, our Sunshine Car Wash impact player of the game, and makes a nice play there, getting a Minuteman sewer and drain first down, getting across midfield into.
Calls for the snap. Quick hitting pass the outside. He overthrows his man. It's going to be 4th down. Porter inducted into the Michigan Center Hall of Fame. There goes the pass. Nice spin move. He's going to pick up another Minuteman sewer and drain first down.
Joey Cranmore again finding one of his favorite teammates there, Jaden Colby. Colby already.
3rd and 23. They're going to run a reverse. He does have space. 2 defenders there, and look at that individual effort. That's the leading tackler.
Braylon Villarreal, their great job there. Good
man in motion. It's going to be a quick bubble screen there. Got a good block, and he breaks free. Oh, the ball popped out. He was all by himself, and the ball just popped out right into the hands of the Leslie defender, and it's going the other way.
Oh my goodness, Brennan Forward had a chance to take it all the way, just lost control of that football, throws it right into the hands of the Blackhawks.
Low snap, handled well by Cranmore. Out pattern, perfect, on the money, perfect route, perfect pass.
Just past the sticks there. It'll be a Minuteman sewer and drain first down. That
9 after that penalty earlier. We're going deep again. He's got a man that's open. Perfect connection in the end zone. That's 6 for the visiting Blackhawks.
38 yards. Unbelievable. Fantastic throw there by Cranmore. He finds his teammate Braden Johnson for his 7th touchdown of the season, his 2nd of the night. Well thrown ball there by Cranmore. Put it right in between the zone. He does a great job getting past the cornerback. Falls right into that zone before the safety can get over. Cranmore, just great ball. You can see it right here on your screen. Defense defend both. They just haven't been able to do that. As you see Collins trying to get outside. He gets a big gain here as he's going to get for another Minuteman first down up near midfield. So that's exactly, you talked about what they got to get going. They got
low snap, handled well. Going down the sidelines. He's open. Hits him. Another dart from Trey Collins. The official confirms it inbounds.
Great throw by Collins. Great catch on the sideline by Brennan Forward. Does a tremendous job, the junior there, making a great catch.
Here on the goal line, it's 4th and goal. This is a big play. Trey Collins rolls. Touch pass. That's another touchdown. Bodie Adkins, 4th and 11. No problem.
11 yards. Trey Collins finds Bodie Adkins. Adkins' 3rd touchdown reception of the season. His 4th. That's his 2nd of the game. Tremendous job there by Bodie as we get a Collins-Adkins touchdown. That's the 2nd time we've seen that here tonight. Great work.
There, center, it's homecoming. Oh my goodness, that was almost picked off. Dangerous. So Leslie sputters. Leaves 51 seconds.
Braylon Brown jumped on that ball.
Backfield again, 43 seconds to go. We're in the 2nd quarter. Nice pass, there's Forward. Get out of bounds, young man. He does. Smart football right there. That'll keep that clock stopped with 37. Collins, empty backfield again. Leslie, 4. Bringing 4 is all. Collins, he is going to heave it. He's got Forward down there. The defender picks it off, and watch out here. Oh, they got the touchback. So that's the same rule as the kickoff. I didn't realize that.
No, it's not.
The coaches are a little disappointed. That looks for the out. Oh my goodness. Another funny bounce. Benefits the Leslie Blackhawks. Interception return.
Braden Romero gets all-conference defensive back last year, gets his first interception of the season. That one just a tough break. That's not on Trey Collins.
Joel Cranmore. Colby again. Straight quarterback keep. He's athletic, and he picks up. Did he get all the way? He stepped out of bounds inside of the 5-yard line.
But a great run.
So easy.
14-yard run down inside the 5-yard line.
And looking to go 4-0. A lot of time left. They're inside of the 5-yard line. Why not finish it off? That whole drive was Jaden Colby.
Jaden Colby gets his 5th rushing touchdown of the season. Great work there. You said it, partner. It was all Colby on this drive. They go
side. Moves his running back. Nice pattern by Forward. Put his foot in the turf and turned back, and Collins delivered a perfect strike. Quick pass plays. And the quarterback keepers. This one's a handoff going to the top side. He finds a seam, keeps his feet moving. First down, it's going to be up to the spot. Sweep right. Down the sidelines he goes, plants his foot, gains extra yards, much to the delight of the crowd. He's wrestled down at the 5-yard line. The Cardinals are in business.
What a run there by Braylon Brown, doing a nice job of working on the sideline. Great speed, good elusiveness, came into the game with over 200 yards rushing, puts himself over 250 there on the season. Excellent job, good run.
Very deliberate. They do snap that one quick. Right back to the same man, untouched into the end zone. It's a one-score game again.
5 yards. Braylon Brown gets his 3rd rushing touchdown of the season. Excellent work there. Good response by the Michigan Center Cardinals. 5 yards.
They do it.
That's Colby back under center.
Straight ahead. Colby puts it. Look at that. That kid just ran over 2 defenders.
Puts his head down, falls forward. Gets enough for a Minuteman sewer and drain. First down. Moves the chain.
Quick out, see if he can get a block. He dropped that ball.
Tough break there. It'll be a 4th down and 11 here for, I think both teams trying to do that here in the second half.
Breaks the tackle, knocks his own blocker down, says, get out of my way, I got a first down to get.
And that's Davion King, who we've seen have a big impact on the defensive side. He gets his first carry of the ball game.
Now behind the sticks, Collins looks to his left. He's going deep. He throws it. Defender in perfect position. One of those bounces. A bounce finally goes the Cardinals' way.
Brennan forward, gets behind the defense, gets a lucky bounce after he had an unfortunate bounce earlier in the game. This one goes for him. He gets into the end zone, but we have a flag on the play back behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, first half. Here goes another option. He keeps it. He's got plenty of room. Picks up a nice block. Good individual effort right there by the sophomore quarterback. He's out to the 44-yard line. Picks up another Minuteman sewer and drain first down. Into the clear, another big play by the Leslie Blackhawks.
And the Michigan Joint Replacement Institute.
Cranmore calls for it. That's another option. He's going to tuck it. Looks for his guy to pitch. It's not there. Oh, he did pitch it. I didn't even see it. Sneaky.
Great timing on that. Dangerous.
Dexter gets the handoff. He's up the middle. He's moving inside of the 5-yard line. And this Cranmore hands it off. Colby, he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a Leslie Blackhawk touchdown.
Colby will get his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game, and that'll be his 6th of the season. Great job there. Many of these players play on a 7-on-7 league together, and a lot of them are friends. Whoa.
Wide open, and he puts it on the money. The ball hung up a little too long. The defender recovered, but wow. Brown with a sensational play right there. Michigan Center all the way down to the 21-yard line.
Our Mauer Sunshine Car Wash spotlight player of the game gets behind the Leslie defense, comes up with a big play. Big time throw here by Trey Collins.
Ball completes another one.
Oh, nice move.
Boy, I tell you, Collins sold that it was going to be a quarterback sneak. He's seen a receiver open. 3 apiece, 3 wins apiece. Collins, he's going to get there. No one's going to catch him. Beautiful drive. What an answer by Michigan Center. That's not counting it down yet. Plenty of time. Trey Collins off to the right. Leslie, great defense. Swarm. That play had no chance. Leslie won the individual battles and stops them, so it's a 2-point lead for Leslie. That's Dexter off the left side. He's going to pick up the first down and almost more.
Back judge's hands in the air. He's starting to chop now.
Got to make the tackle. Good job by the Michigan Center Cardinals. So they're going to get the ball back. There's the timeout. 1:30 to go. They're down 2. They have a good field goal kicker. This one is not over yet. Stivities. Trey Collins. Brown. Interesting call there. They're going to have to use their timeout, and it's going to be 4th and forever.
I think that was going to be a halfback pass, but tremendous job by number 6, Jacob Phillips, not being.
They drop 8 back. Collins has time. Offensive line does good. He's got it. Atkins up. Oh, he dropped the ball. It falls incomplete.
big-time hit there by Colby. He's had a fantastic game. Jaden Colby has, and he delivers a hit there to separate the wide receiver from the ball. And that ball will go over to Leslie.
Let's take a look. Just a great pass right there by Collins. They dialed up the right play. Yeah, he swatted it away. That's all there is to it. Broken. One snap, and I believe that'll do her.
Congratulations to Tim McCann and the Leslie Blackhawks come in on the road on homecoming. They're going to walk away with a win. They move to 4-0.
Welcome back here on JTV. Happy Thanksgiving. We've had two really good games so far. Grass Lake Napoleon. I'll be honest, a few of our games we did live this year were not close. So it was kind of, just to tell you the truth. So it was hard to pick enough games to fill our show today. Close games. But this one wasn't super close in score, but I wanted to pick this one because it was a part of the historic season for Leslie. Of course, we followed them. Coming into the season, if somebody would have told us that Leslie and Hanover Horton would have been in the Cascades Championship, I wouldn't have I don't know. That's just, I wouldn't have believed it. I don't think anybody would have believed it. Leslie won in the Cascades title 35-14. The star quarterback, who's only going to be a junior next year, so he'll be here for 2 more years. He'll only get better. Quarterback Joel Cranmore, 5 touchdowns in that game, 3 passing, 2 rushing. Blackhawks' first ever Cascades football championship in their first winning season this year since they went to Ford Field in 2008. Plus, after we show you the highlights, we'll have the post-game interviews from the quarterback Cranmore and the head coach Tim McCann. Leslie Hanover Horton from the Cascades Conference Football Championship.
Leslie Blackhawks win their first Cascades Conference football championship. Sophomore quarterback Joel Cranmore hit over the arm today and on the legs too. Right from the beginning, 35-14. How about overall in the team performance today?
I feel like my line picked it up from a lot last week. We played great as a team. Everybody came together and just came out and performed a lot better.
Your coach said to you guys right after the game, this is where you guys want to be playing on that last Saturday of the season. Only had a couple wins last year, turning around, you coming in as the sophomore, the starting quarterback, getting it done this year. It's been a great year for you guys.
Yeah, it has. We just have a lot of weapons and a lot of people to make things go the way they do, and we just all eventually start to come together, and it helps come out with the win.
What are some of the positives you're taking away from this game going into the playoffs next week?
We played a very efficient game with all 4 quarters, and I think that if we keep that going, that we'll have a lot of success in the playoffs.
Well, playoffs next week for Leslie. Cascades Conference champions with quarterback Joel Cranmore. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Welcome back here on JTV. I'm David Rice. Thank you to the Insurance Circle Agency. You know, we're thankful for all of our sponsors.
Yes, we are.
Not just on this show, but on JTV and helping us bring you the high school football coverage. Insurance Circle Agency, Pataki Orthodontics will have new top plays next week after Ford Field. And Minuteman Sewer and Drain, M&K Jetting and Televising, plus all of our other sponsors. So thank you to everybody. Our last game here on our Thanksgiving special, of course, we've been bringing you the best games from the 2024 high school football season. Springport, we talked about Leslie's historic season. Well, Springport could have made a case had almost as good of a season. Springport, they finished third in the Big 8, but they won their first ever playoff game. Jeff Steers, before they won, called it the 13-year itch. I'm not gonna ask questions.
My goodness.
Because before they won this, they were 0-13 all time in the playoffs. But they won. They beat Addison, a 4-5 team who got in the playoffs. 38-14. Springport and the Spartans, a historic night for the blue and white. Plus, post-game interview with the quarterback, Gibson Overweg, who had 5 touchdowns in that game, and the head coach, Ben Pack.
David Rice here for JTV Sports with the Springport Spartans quarterback number 14, Gibson Overweg. Springport's first ever playoff win, 38-14 over Addison. It was close to halftime. How'd you guys come out and make those adjustments and dominate in the second half?
It was really just our linebackers and D-line at that point because they were kind of tired at the beginning or end of the first half. They just came back out and got a motivational speech in the locker room.
Yeah, evaluate your guys' offensive performance. You accounted for 4 of the 5 touchdowns today.
I don't know. Is it? But that my offensive line, running backs, and wide receivers got me down the end zone. I just kind of punched it in. I run hard, try and get it in.
What's it been like for you guys? New coach Ben Pack coming in this year, turning around, getting you guys 7 wins in a playoff game.
Oh, it's been great. He's way organized, everything to a T. We're 5 minutes this, 5 minutes that practice. It's on a schedule, everything's to a T.
Survive and advance, taking on Reading next week. Big 8 conference rival quarterback Gibson Overweg. Springport's first ever playoff victory, 38-14 over Addison. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
David Rice here for JTV Sports. 38-14 Springport, their first ever playoff victory over Addison here in the opening round of the playoffs here with head coach from Springport, Ben Pack. Of course, Manchester last year, gotten a few playoff wins there. You come to Springport and help the school get their first ever playoff victory. You come here 7 wins this year. What's that been like for you coming in here with this group of kids and getting a win tonight?
Well, it's been outstanding. It's been outstanding ever since April 1st. I mean, we when I met with the kids, I told them if you just trust the process, and that's the same thing I used at Manchester, so it's nothing new. But there's going to be ups and downs, and you just can't panic, and you just got to make it through the tough times. And we talk to the kids all the time about what's it going to take to break you. Yeah. And because you're going to have adversity, and those kids have trusted the process all along, and they bought in, they believed, they were hungry for it. The coach is the same way, and I mean, it's not always been smooth, but we've worked together through the tough times, and as a result, we just keep inching along, and sometimes it's not pretty, but we get the victory.
It was close at halftime. How'd you guys come out and make those second half adjustments and really dominate that second half and pick up the win?
Well, again, it's about keeping your composure and looking at the film, because we shoot during a game, we can look at it during a game, and going back and analyzing that and seeing what the best calls are for our kids. And really that's what happened. We just put our kids in better situations in the second half than we did the first half, and our kids executed.
Talk about your quarterback, number 14, Gibson Overweg. He had 4 of your 5 touchdowns today.
Yeah, well, Gibby is obviously a tremendous athlete, headsy ball player. A lot of those pass plays were design plays. There was a couple of them there that were alley oops, and so we're going to be thankful for those too. When the protection breaks down, we were still able to get the ball out. He was able to get the ball out of his hands and make the pass. So. But down here in the goal line, we're going for the 2-point conversion. It's just truly a pitch play. Okay, it's not an option play, but he faked the pitch and turned it up for the 2-point conversion. Again, that's just a headsy play.
I got to ask him about that punt at the end, the high snap, and then that turned into a lob for a first down.
Yeah, well, we don't practice that.
Right.
And again, those kids, they're so tight. They play basketball all year round, yeah. And that was more like an alley-oop thing that you would see in basketball. And so when Tucker saw that Stone was open and tossed him the ball, we were, obviously, things work out sometimes. Right.
You guys will take on a Big 8 conference rival, Reading, next week in the second round. Coach, congrats on Springport's first playoff victory. Good luck next week.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, a lot of great games today on our show. Springport, historic season. Leslie, great season. Hanover, too. And then Grass Lake, of course, we know they got robbed 6-3 and didn't get in. And Napoleon had a great season. Unfortunately, that's how they expected it to go out in the first round against Hudson. Out of these games, Adam, real quick before we get out of here, which one was your favorite? Or maybe your favorite isn't on this list.
No, I think it was probably Grass Lake Napoleon. That game was a really, really good game. So it's probably that one. That one was. I was
gonna say Western Penfield, Week 9.
I was gonna say not many come down to like the last drive or the last play, and that one did. So yeah, that one to me was the best.
at the end of the highlights, of course, Dan clearly showing his bias. He said, sorry about your alma mater, David.
Yeah, that was clearly a competition between you two.
Well, it was the only time we showed Napoleon this year in Grass Lake, and it was a good game.
Yeah, that's right.
You can make a case, that if Grass Lake would have beat Napoleon, because they already beat Leslie in week 8, they would have made the Cascades Championship.
Yeah.
But Hanover already played Grass Lake in week 2 this year and put up 50 on Grass Lake. So, because if you thought Grass Lake was really good at the time, Hanover was really good and put up 50-14 on Grass Lake. So, my favorite have to be that as well. So, those are our best games from the 2024 high school football season. Of course, this is episode 35. So, thank you to everybody who's watched the show so far throughout since we've started, listened, watched online on TV. Thankful for you and for our sponsors. And have a great rest of your Thanksgiving. And we'll be back with an all-new show on Monday.